Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings here. I hope that you're all doing well, staying safe, staying home, and staying dry. It has been a rainy few days here in Southern California, but I'm looking forward to some sunshine. Although to be honest, it actually makes it easier for me to focus on my work from home when it is rainy outside and I don't feel distracted and like I want to be outside walking around and doing all the things. I hope that these videos are also bringing you a little bit of joy, a little bit of lightness, and if you have the means, and only if you have the means, giving you a good idea of ways to send a little love to someone else or get something that'll brighten your own day. And remember that a lot of these subscription companies are actually small businesses, so they could definitely use your support during these times. That is the case with the box that I have for you today, which is a Wild Spirit. Now, I have opened Wild Spirit once before here on this channel. It's kind of a more like bohemian styled box. They have a lot of sort of earthy, fun items, and I really liked the first one. I also really think they stand out because they have a guarantee where if there is one item in the box that just doesn't really vibe with your style or you know that you're not going to be able to use it, they have a guarantee where you can actually send it back, kind of give them an idea of some of the items that you liked in past boxes of theirs, and they will actually exchange it for you. So I think that is such a unique and awesome feature for Wild Spirit. Now, they did just go up in price a little bit. I think it was $34 a month and now it's $35 a month, which is pretty reasonable for a box, and I believe that also includes the shipping, so that's great. You do get 5 to 7 items every time. Now, if you watched my last unboxing, which was my first unboxing of Wild Spirit, I'll try to leave the link above here. There was one item where I was like, I don't really know that I will use this. It was like a beaded bracelet and kind of a like beer bottle green, which isn't a color that I wear very often, and I just knew that it was just a little chunky for me to put on in my daily life. So because I also wanted to test the guarantee, I went ahead and reached out to them. They have a really easy like form on their website. I told them that I wanted to exchange it. They were very polite about it. I gave them a list of some of the items that I saw in past boxes, which they actually do show on their website, and waited to see what would happen. But a couple of weeks went by, and this is when all of the developments were happening, when we were realizing that this pandemic is as serious as it is. And so I finally reached out to them and I said, you know, are you just going to send me the envelope to send back the bracelet and get the replacement? Is that going to come in my next box, or is it usually come separately? Because I was under the impression that it came separately outside of the box that was coming the following month, or April. And she reached out and she said, you know what, it's just kind of got lost in the shuffle. I'm so sorry. What we're going to do is, instead of sending you a mailer now, we're going to go ahead and let you keep that bracelet. So I'll probably be sending that to one of you eventually in a giveaway, that green bracelet. Go ahead and keep it this time, and we'll send you a replacement item in your next box. So I'm going to get this box, and then I'm also going to have my replacement item in here, so there's going to be a little extra. And then I also saw in their social media on Instagram, they do maybe 1 or 2 spoilers for every month. I saw that one of the items that was going to be in the April box was a deck of oracle cards, which is not something that I would normally use. So while I was communicating with them, I said, hey, and while you're at it, so that we don't have to do the like whole exchange process again, could you also replace those oracle cards with something else? And she was like, yeah, no problem. So know that when I unbox this, the April boxes were including an oracle deck. I'm going to get a replacement for that, and then also the replacement for my last box. All right, so all of that said, lots of preamble. Sorry about that, you guys. Gonna open up the little box. They really have it packed full, probably because there's an extra item in here. And we'll see what we've got. So there is usually a little product card, and it says, some of you have been with us since our very first box in October 2017, and some of you just joined and this is your first box. We want you to know how much we appreciate each and every one of you. When you join Wild Spirit Box, you're truly part of something extraordinary. Not only are you supporting a small business, you're supporting artists all over the world. We are literally making a difference in people's lives, and it is such a good feeling to actually see it happening. This month has been a bit of an extra challenge for us. Finding items is always a task, but we were originally doing an organic hand sanitizer, but for a well-known reason, the demand grew so high we had to put them on the back burner for now. The value of each box varies slightly each month based on the unique deals we make with vendors and artists. Some months it's worth slightly more, and to balance the average value, sometimes it's slightly less. We normally have 5 items, but this month there are 4. The retail value of this box is still over $60 before we consider the shipping cost, which is $6 to $10 that's included in that $35. So we're still getting like twice the value. We opted for slightly more expensive items, and we hope you agree that it was a good choice. So I'm definitely one of those people who would prefer fewer items at higher quality, higher value. So I'm fine with that decision. So I'm excited to see what we got. And I love that they really explained it in this nice little shiny card. And then on the back, they do have the items, and they actually do include the retail values as well. And you can kind of see they crossed out the Oracle deck for me and told me what they replaced it with. And then there's just a little handwritten note what my replacement is for that bracelet from the other box. So we'll see what our 4 items are, and then I get a little bonus one from the last box. The first thing I am seeing is a little sleep mask that says "I need space." It's kind of funny. I feel like you could make that into a face mask. It would be very timely. I don't know how exactly that would work, but you could probably do it. I don't usually use sleep masks because I usually have eyelash extensions and I don't want to crush them. Right now I don't have any eyelash extensions, so I guess I could use it, but I'm usually a pretty sound sleeper, so I don't usually use face masks. I don't really like having something on my face. But like I said, maybe I can like kind of redo it so it works as a face mask somehow with like maybe like bandana or something hanging down. It is just an elastic strap on the back with a Velcro closure, so it's a little bit adjustable, so it's not going to be super tight on your eyes, which is nice. A lot of the times sleep masks aren't so adjustable. I do like the ones that are like more like a cup though, that goes over your eyes so you don't feel any of that pressure. So this is worth $6. I feel like that's pretty reasonable. It's kind of cute with the little like gold satin trim and then just the "I need space." So this would be a really good one to take if you were traveling, which might be a while before we get to do that. It says maybe you want to take a nap in the middle of the day, which I think some of us have been doing these days, or maybe you just want to zen out or zone out. Either way, this mask is perfect to get the job done. So sometimes when I listen to podcasts, it's nice to close my eyes. I wonder if this would be like really relaxing to just actually really black everything out. So that's our first item. It's, like I said, kind of timely and funny. Now this is funny because if you've been watching my channel for any time, you know that one of the things that I get a lot in subscription boxes, which everybody gets a lot in subscription boxes, that I don't really use is socks, especially whimsical socks. So we got some whimsical socks, but I will say I'm going to open these up because I'm having to eat my words, you guys. So I guess I make exceptions because these whimsical socks have narwhals on them, and narwhals are like the unicorns of the ocean, and they are absolutely one of my most favorite animals. They're a little bit scary when you see like the real ones in the wild. Not that I've seen them in person, but just when you watch like nature documentaries, narwhals are tough creatures. But this is a very like cute version of them, just like a whale with a unicorn horn, and it says "unicorn at heart." And I actually really like the colors of these socks. They're very springy. So I actually think I'll hold on to these socks, which again, like I said, I'm totally going back on everything I've always said about not liking whimsical socks, but I do like these, so these will make it into the very, very select collection that I have. It says these are worth $7. Again, that seems reasonable, so I love that they're giving fair retail prices in their value. Everyone loves socks. These cute socks are sure to make you smile. So I wonder if some people got other socks and I just lucked out for a change in getting narwhals, which are one of my favorite creatures. I have a lot of ocean ornaments on my tree, and I'm still looking for like a really good narwhal ornament. So if you guys see any of those, let me know in the comments below. So we got the sleep mask, we got the socks, all good things for indoors, which is what we're doing these days. And then this thing is taking up a lot of space. Now this is my replacement for the Oracle deck, and it looks like a scarf by Funky Monkey. And I think I got a Funky Monkey scarf in a Brownstone and Maine box back around Christmas time. So I love this because it is just a black and white plaid, something I can totally use, something that I will totally use because it's a nice kind of accent. It's very, very soft. I'm gonna see if it's a regular scarf or if it's a circle scarf, because I think that the other one that I have from Funky Monkey is actually an infinity scarf. So this is also an infinity scarf. It's like from the same collection, because the other one I have is also plaid, but I love these. I think they're great. You can really use them when you need to put a jacket on top, and then they just kind of stick out the top, and I think it looks pretty cool. So kind of like hipster. It's a little bit warm in here, even though it is raining and cold outside. It's warm in my house, but this is a great scarf that I'll absolutely use, and I'm so happy to have this as a replacement for the Oracle deck, which I believe the Oracle cards were worth $25, so this seems like a very fair exchange. So happy to have that, happy that I was able to reach out to them and make that change ahead of time instead of having to use their return policy. And then finally, so that was the 4 items. I got the oh, it looks like there's also a necklace. So I guess we have the sleep mask, we have the scarf instead of the Oracle deck, we got the awesome little socks, and then we got this necklace, which was also a spoiler. And this just reminds me of the Pacific. So this is by Coco Loco necklace. It is worth $22. It says each necklace is hand carved and unique and comes with a description card. So this is a Maori pendant. So the Maori are from New Zealand, or Aotearoa, and they had a bunch of different ones. So this is kind of cool, and it tells you about the basic design and their meaning. And I think that this is a fish hook. And let's see, what does it say? I think it says that it represents determination, but I'm just gonna like peel the tape off a little bit so I can see it. So yes, it says that it is strength and determination, which fishermen definitely have both of those qualities. So this is again a little bit more like ethnic and chunky, especially because it comes on this like twine necklace than what I would use. But I like these as just kind of like talismans. Like I said, it kind of reminds me of the Pacific and those cultures that I really gravitate towards just from growing up in Hawaii. And I think this is really cool. So I'm going to hold on to this. I might include it in a giveaway eventually because I do think it should get some use, but this is also something that I would enjoy having like on my rear view mirror, or just as a decoration on something else, or even as a little ornament. I think that would work well for that. So we got those 4 items, back to the 4, which was this necklace, which is valued at $22 because it is hand carved, the sleep mask at $6, the scarf, which was replacing the Oracle cards, which were $25. I'm not sure how much the scarf was, and the socks for $7. So like they said, that's still adding up to over $60, or $60-ish. And then finally, my replacement item for the green bracelet is these awesome woodcut green earrings. So these are lovely. I did say that I would like these as a replacement. This is the green tree jewelry earrings. So look at the detail. It's neat because they're made out of wood, but because of the way they're cut and the design, they actually look really delicate. So in terms of like kind of natural earthy style, these are earrings that I would definitely wear. I like that the hardware is actually mixed metal. I don't know if you saw that, but it was like a silver ring and then a gold hook. So that's kind of fun as well. But I think these are really, really pretty, and I will definitely use these. So again, that was a great replacement. And I love that I got to have a little bit of a say in it because they really want you to be satisfied with your box, and I absolutely am. And I am very happy also to be supporting a small business during this difficult time. I will leave the link for their website below, obviously. If you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, check me out over on Instagram, and if you haven't already, also check out the video for Sweet Picks. I did a little unboxing for that, and we still have a giveaway going on where you can win 6 free photo tiles for yourself to either share with some family or loved ones, or to get to decorate your own home. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to see you very, very soon in my next unboxing.